It's fall, y'all, and I have the t-shirt to prove it. Yeah, that's the extent of fall wardrobe in Florida. I'm Vicki Carla. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you. This is my annual fall flavors. If you are a hot beverage with an accompanying snack lover, this is the video for you because that's primarily what it is, with some candles thrown in. Most of the items I have purchased from Amazon, and I will put links down below. There's a little bit of Aldi in here, I believe, and yeah, so that's where we're at. Let's just get started because there's quite a few items to go through, and I went and made all the drinks, so you're going to see open packages. So let's start. All right, so I'm going to start with the apple ciders. Now, I consider fall pumpkin spice, apple cider, cinnamon, oatmeal-y, cinnamony kind of things. So just so you know, that's my description. I had a little harder this time this year finding items. I do this every year because I've done so many items before, but I think overall I did okay. And yeah, there are items, a couple items I've had before. They are not new in any way, but anyway, I think they're worth a mention. And the first one is the Alpine Special Apple Cider. Now this comes in all kinds of ways. I noticed non-sugar, regular, you know, there's another version of it, I believe, as well. And so this is the first item up. I have drank this forever. I don't drink a lot because it's pretty sweet, but it is tremendous. I had to really dig deep for my collection of mugs. I didn't want to just do the same mug over and over and get confused on what was what, but I left the packaging with each one so I didn't confuse them. This stuff is so good. I love this. I could drink, 4 cups of this a day. I won't, but I could. I think that Alpine does the best job. I living in Florida, don't see as many brands of this on the grocery shelf as I have in other places I've lived, but you don't need all of them. I just need this one. All right, so the next one comes in a K-cup, and it's by Grove Square, and it is the Cider Caramel Apple. And it even looks a little different. I'm going to put something right here that shows you the difference in the colors of the 2 ciders and the tea right now. And here's the tea and the apple ciders. So this is the traditional apple cider that I've had lots of times. I'm sorry, I cut off the top of it. And then here's the one in the K-cup that is a caramel apple. Big difference in color. And then here is the pumpkin spice chai tea, which I didn't leave that bag in very long, so it's really dark. I'm surprised. And this is what the little K-cup looks like. And the cider is definitely lighter. Ooh, it smells different too. Has a bit more tartness, which I used to think that the Alpine did, but this is tartar. But yet it has that, I can taste that caramel, especially at the end. It's good. It's good. It's I'd say almost had a artificial sweetener taste at the end there for a second, but it could be toothpaste. It definitely has more tartness than the Alpine. The Alpine has just a tiny kick of tart. This has more. But it's also much sweeter, I think, because of the caramel. I don't know if it's a sweeter or a perception of sweeter, that caramel flavor, but it's good. It's very good. Yeah, they could definitely give this one a run for your money if you are into caramel. That might take it. All right, and then the next item is tea, and then we'll do coffee. So the pumpkin spice chai I picked for this is this brand here. I'm not even going to try to say the name. I see it in, I think it's Starbucks. I'm not sure. Anyway, comes in a little package like this, and there are 20 of the tea bags of that in here. And here it is here. Okay, I don't drink a lot of chai tea, but I can tell you the smell of it. It smells a little like And I don't I don't mean to insult a product. I'm just going to tell you what memory it brought back to me. Hairspray at the old style beauty shops when I was a kid. Some women had their, they turned their carport into a hair thing, like in the movie Steel Magnolias, where Truvy has her. And you walk in there and the first thing you smell when you open the door is a little bit of that. I don't know, maybe the ladies in the 50s and 60s were drinking chai. It's nice. It's not overwhelmingly pumpkin spice. In fact, if you ask me what it was, I don't think I could tell you it was pumpkin spice exactly. It must have a bit of clove because it has that nice feel that you get from clove, or I get from clove on throat. I don't want to say numbing. That's not exactly the right word, but it is a little bit. A soothing. Where I love cinnamon, but cinnamon can sometimes be irritating. Yeah, I think this is nice. It is not sweetened or anything. I don't like sweet hot beverages. I probably should have said that at the beginning. So none of these are sweetened. And that's why I didn't buy the syrups. But I did buy. So yeah, I like that. I will definitely drink that. I say that only to turn around and have coffee made pumpkin spice, which I'm sure has sweetener in it. Oh, I took it from the top. I just realized I could have opened it from here. That's okay, because I'm probably not going to drink it. It comes in the little thing like this. And I put it with my husband's coffee, because my coffee that I drink every morning, a decaf, is flavored. I have to have a flavored decaf because decaf is pretty nasty otherwise, for me. Oh, turn my mug around. I haven't been sharing my mugs. Oh, it's on both sides. Oh well. Definitely sweet. His coffee's so strong, or so much stronger than mine. I also drink weak stuff. But you know what? First off, the smell of this is really nice. The scent you get leading in is nice. Not as sweet as I thought it would be. Every once in a while I'll use, like if we're in a restaurant or a cruise ship or something and I drink their coffee, which I seldom do. But everybody makes coffee too strong for me. I will use like half of a French vanilla and then half and half, because I don't like all the sweetness. This is sweet, but this isn't overwhelming like some of the others I've had. If you don't want to make a different coffee, or like my husband didn't like, I have my own coffee maker for K-cups, and then he has the drip kind, because he doesn't like having that flavored coffee in there, because he thinks it, kind of taints it. It kind of stays with it. If you're in that kind of situation, this would be really nice. This thing is really sticky for some reason. Anyway, this would be nice because you're not tainting the coffee maker. You are just putting the flavored cream in there after the fact. All right, so let's get to the other coffees. Okay, here's the coffees. This is starting with just a regular coffee with coffee maker added. This is the Starbucks pumpkin spice. This is the VCup pumpkin spice. And this is Crazy Cups decaf frosted oatmeal cookie. So you can see a little difference in the color. Okay, let's start with the big boy in the coffee industry, the Starbucks. So I have my Starbucks mug and the cane cup it came out of. I do have fat-free half and half in here because that's how I like my coffee. So let's give it a try. Okay, weird scent to me. I don't know what that scent is. No, that's a no for me. You know what? It tastes like you ever get shampoo in your mouth, or probably more important, you ever hand wash dishes and you don't get the soap all the way out of a glass or a cup and you get that soapy taste? That's what it tastes like to me. Yeah, I don't know how anybody drinks that. That to me is awful. Ugh. I just came back from making it again in a different cup just to make sure. I left it in the kitchen because it's the same. Yeah, it's not the cup. And I even rinsed that cup out really well, everything just in case. No, it had a soapy taste there too. In fact, when it was a little hotter, because I made these coffees like 5 to 10 minutes ago. Now 10 minutes, yeah. Yeah, when it was hotter, I think I tasted it even more. All right, so Starbucks is a no for me. All right, so next is a product called VitaCup Pumpkin Spice. Now this is interesting because it says coffee and superfoods. It says that it's Arabica coffee, pumpkin spice, and vitamins, medium dark roast. It's, spice up your season with a smooth blend of delicious flavor with hints of cinnamon and nutmeg. All right, so it's not even saying it has pumpkin in it. It's saying cinnamon and nutmeg. Oh. Okay, it tastes like coffee to me. I don't know, maybe the too much Starbucks, but let me try again. My Johnny Cash mug. He grew up not that far from where I had my early years. I actually have a video about that. I might be getting a little that Starbucks was so overwhelming that I think I smell more than I taste. But with that said, that's a good coffee. That's a nice smooth coffee. I like it. Okay, wait, I'm getting it. It's at the end. Okay, that's a nice smooth coffee. I really like that. Sadly, I can't drink it because I can only drink decaf, so I don't get, heart palpitations, but yeah. All right, so the last one is by Crazy Cups, and it is called, where is it? Frosted Oatmeal Cookie. And I get this coffee all the time. This is what I drink on a daily basis, but I do think of frosted oatmeal cookies as kind of fall, and so I just wanted to include it. Plus, I can cleanse my palate of all these others. So I, again, just with the little half and half. It's my husband's cycling mug. After drinking all of these, this tastes a little almost mapley, but not, full out. That's good. And another reason I have this one, and as the last one, is because we're going to go into the food stuff. And this way I can wash it down with the coffee that I like to drink. All right, we're going to start with Tate's. This is a brand that's been around a bit. When I used to get Misfits Market? Yeah, they had some items they sold on the side, and this brand of cookies was one of them. So it comes in two of these are in there. And this is the pumpkin spice cookies with white chocolate chips. I'm not crazy. I love white chocolate, but I'm not crazy for white chocolate chips and things. I like that. It's definitely a pumpkin-y cookie with a nice blend of spices. I mean, it's just perfect. That's a yes. That is a definite yes. It's pretty sweet though. I just got a bite with a couple white chocolates in it, I think. Okay, set that aside. Yeah, very, very nice. All right, so next we have, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Since I did one cookie, I'm going to do two cookies. Okay, on Amazon, these came as a set. One is a pumpkin spice cookie, and the other is an apple cider cookie. I'm really excited about these. I'm really excited about the apple cider, because I'm not a huge pumpkin spice girl. But I'm going to do the pumpkin spice first. Oh, let me cleanse my palate a little better. Okay, so the first cookie's broken, but they're real thin. Flat, wafery. They look like they'd be a ginger snap. Oh boy. That spice is strong. It starts out delicate and then boom. Yeah, I got it. If you like a spicy cookie, this is almost on the level of a ginger snap. I think most ginger snaps are just, a decibel higher. But all right, here's the one I've been waiting for. It's all broken. These are by Dewey's Bakery. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, it says exceptionally thin, remarkably flavorful. Yeah, I'll say it's got a lot of flavor. Oh wow, I can smell the apples. You like? I'm having another one. I didn't get a whole one anyway, it's broken. Let me take it down with apple cider. It makes the apple cider not taste as sweet. I'll try with the caramel cider. Even took a little sweetness of that one away, because they're pretty sweet. These are really good. I really like these. I definitely have to take these cookies on the poke bus with me tomorrow so that other people can eat them, because I could sit and eat all those apple cider cookies. Those are good. All right, so next we have Kind Thins. These are Kind bars, chocolate pumpkin spice with almonds and peanuts. Number one ingredient, almonds, 100 calories. I didn't go through all the calories on this. I just mentioned it on this one because it's on the front. I don't know how you get in here. Oh, you open this back here. This is like a retail packaging. It's like on these cookies here. They came 6 bags of them or something to buy those. I took them on the poke bus a couple of weeks ago, the first time I went, to share them because I don't need that many cookies. Okay, so it's a little bar, and it's definitely a retail packaging where you could resell those, or you have kids, household, snack drawer or whatever. Okay, I'm going to need assistance from the sewing room. And people probably wonder why I film in here when I have an office with a prettier background, perhaps. And now you know, I have scissors. All right, so it's all chocolate on the back and stripes of chocolate on the front. I don't eat a lot of these kind of bars. Very dry, like. Chocolate pumpkin spice. Well, first off, it's pretty sweet. It's making me thirsty. Little dry. Spilled my coffee on my face. A little dry, which I think a lot of granola bars and stuff are. I love nuts. I'll eat them separate, but in a bar, they get a little dry for me. It's pretty dark chocolate back there. I'm not getting pumpkin. Let me try again. Not really. It's fine. It's, I think granola bars aren't my favorite thing. I like granola cereals, but not granola bars so much. I mean, I don't hate them. They're not bad. What I'm getting out of this, the only thing I'm getting out of this really is maybe some cinnamon. But it doesn't particularly taste pumpkin spice to me, at least not after having all these things that really are. Okay, we're going to turn it around. And I wanted to get a Werther's pumpkin spice caramel. I don't know if I did those before. I know I did the apple before, the caramel apple. But this year I saw a cinnamon, and I love cinnamon. So I wanted that, but I could only find it in this 3-pack. Dang, I forgot to open one of them. Hold on. I know that's noisy, so I tried to open them all before, but didn't do it. All right, let's start with the pumpkin spice. Again, it's that time of year. It's not that I would normally go out of my way to buy this because I'm okay with I like pumpkin spice a little better each year. This is their harvest caramels. Super sweet, very caramel. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm getting the pumpkin spice. It says soft and creamy caramels with a touch of pumpkin spice. It's very subtle. I'm getting some now. It's very subtle. So if you're not a huge pumpkin spice lover, but you can tell it's not straight caramel, but I couldn't identify that it was pumpkin spice. All right, so the next one I'm gonna get is, this one's called a limited edition, and it is part of Harvest Caramels, and it is the caramel apples, what I've always grown up calling it, but I know it's caramel. All right. I've had this before. I bought this at the Dollar Tree before. Same package, I think. These are good. Soft and creamy with the taste of caramel dipped apples. It's hard taste testing caramel because it takes so long. Those have a nice flavor. Do they taste exactly like a caramel apple? You know. But they taste really good. I could guess it was caramel apple though. Even though it is an artificial type flavor. It's they're very good. Yeah, I'd like to eat those, but I better take them on the Poke Bus tomorrow so I don't. Last one says limited edition Harvest Caramels. It is the cinnamon. I'm most excited to try this one. In fact, I was so excited to try this one. This will not be my first one. I have to admit, I opened them the day they came in, which was a couple weeks ago, really. It was September. All right. Okay, unlike the other two, this one has a filling. It says it's soft and creamy caramel outside, delicious cinnamon cream or crema inside. And that threw me off. I'm glad that I had one before, and maybe 5 or 6 in between, and then today. Because my first bite of these, I was very disappointed. I'm a big cinnamon lover, and I got more of the kind of like red hot cinnamon taste out of it at first. And then near the end of it, I got more of the bakery type mellow cinnamon taste. That was the first one I had. And that cream stuff in there, that flavor, that was a little overwhelming to me. But as I ate more of them, I got to like it a little more. So I think it's good. I think it could be better. Yeah, that cream kind of overtakes it. I guess they're trying to get that cinnamon bun flavor. And they're kind of getting there, but there's still that little bit of that not baking cinnamon, but you know, like cinnamon oil flavor for me. But they're good. They're good. I'm not going to say they're not good. I just think from a cinnamon lover, I didn't quite meet my expectations, but they're good. I mean, it's Werther's. How bad can they be, right? Okay, so we just have a couple items left. I had to take a quick break there to get the little packaging off of it. It is pumpkin spice and vanilla chai lip balm. Now, I have brought in something from my bathroom, which is the same thing. It's the same brand, Hemp's brand. It says limited edition pumpkin spice and vanilla chai. I think I got this 2 years ago on one of these fall flavors. I don't think it was last year. And I kind of put this away at Christmas time and then pull it out, usually around August or so. And I've pulled it out. I was wearing this when I did my last Ipsy box. And I couldn't smell the items in Ipsy because it was on my hands, because it has a pretty strong scent. But I do like it. I like it very much. And it's held up because sometimes lotions can just go rancid, especially in Florida. All right, so there's still some packaging on here. I'm not through. My goodness. Okay. How's this one work? Okay. I'm trying to apply it to my lips without pushing it all the way up. I'm trying to see if it has a sweetness. I might just have sweetness left over. Yeah, I don't think it does. It's a much mellower scent than this. This stuff here is strong. Same brand, same scent. But it's nice. I really like the smell of it. And I like the feel of it. I have one more hand lotion that's this Hemp's brand that I really like. It's pineapple and something. But yeah, this brand is very nice. I put some hand lotion on as long as I'm here. Just takes a little bit to go a long way too. Definitely can smell. Definitely. That's all I'm going to be able to smell for a while. Yeah, the lip is nice. It's nice and soft, and there you go. All right, so my last items are candles, and I have been burning them for about an hour, and then when I went in to get the coffees, bring those in, I blew them all out so they'd have a little chance to cool down and congeal so I can work with them. I'll be right back. I'm back. I have my 3 candles. I have Honeycrisp and Persimmon from Aldi. I have the Odor Eliminating Pumpkin Spice Scented Candle. And I ordered that off Amazon, I believe. And then I have a Yankee Candle Sugared Cinnamon Apple. I do like their pumpkin or pumpkin pie, but I bought this one on Prime Day, and this is the one that was on sale. And I tend to like apple as well, at least as much as pumpkin. All right, so I'm going to start with the Huntington Home by Aldi. And I have to say, because it's my least, I'm going to go my least to my favorite. I have fallen victim to, all I can smell is my hands now with the hemp lotion. I have fallen victim to Aldi candles many times. They smell so good on cold sniff to me, but burning, sometimes I just don't like them. And this is an example of that, and it's really strong. It can go through the whole house. Now, I know there'll probably be maybe some hate mail out there over this, because there is a contingency of people who love everything Aldi, and people who think their candles are the best. And they are nice quality. They burn really nicely. Look at that. See, I've burned this before. This is not, today wasn't the first day I burned it. And they do burn nicely. The price is right. I think these are like $4.99, I believe. I mean, the most I see candles for, and there really is $6.99, unless you get the like really big ones that are $20-something. But but then they start marking them down too, and you can end up getting this type of candle before for $1.99. But yeah, I mean, I'll use it, but I won't light it for that long. I'm not crazy for the scent burning. It's okay cold. It's okay cold, but it's not as okay burning. but it's just so darn strong. All right, so the next one is the odor eliminating. This one is made for people with pets. My vet sells these too, or she did. And when you smell it, it has just a little bit of a different scent. It's pretty strong on when you cold sniff it. And so I thought for sure it would help the office, where we have a rug in there that, well, we just cleaned it actually. It just got back in there last night because we took it out and did the shampooer on it, and we even did the husband even did the what do you call that, power washer on it, because when Tika was here, she kind of used that rug a bit, and then because she used it, somebody had to go on top of where she went. So anyway, it had a scent to it, and it's better now. But we burned this in there, or I burned this today. I only started lighting this today, and it definitely changed the scent in the room, but it didn't really smell like the candle unless you were close to the candle. It just took away that wet rug smell. It's not wet, but I don't know. It's hard to explain how when you have area rugs and you have pets and you clean them, it's kind of like a wet dog. You know your wet dog is clean, but it has that wet dog smell until it dries, and then the dog smells great. Well, it's kind of like that with these rugs, so, or that particular rug. That one's from my mom's house. I don't even know what it's made of. But anyway, my point was that this did make the room, it seemed to take, without taking over the whole room smelling like this candle, the room smelled clean. And then when you got close to the candle is when you could get that bit of pumpkin spice. Oh, all right, so that was my second favorite. But my real favorite, dang it, always comes back to Yankee Candle, doesn't it? And they're not, to my knowledge, they are paraffin. They are not soy candles. But they just know how to do scents. And this one was burning in here behind me when I first started this video. Yeah, it's really, really nice. It smells exactly the same. See, that's one of the things I like about Yankee. It's cold sniff, and when it's burning, boy, it's getting bright out there, are the same. So what you sniff is what you get, pretty much. And that isn't the same for every candle. And I often like a candle like this one on cold sniff, but I don't like it when it's burning. Yeah. And I like that this one wasn't overpowering. It just did its job in that room, and it stayed in that room. Yeah. Where this one tries to take over the house. And this one's probably a two room candle, maybe, I'll say. Yeah. All right, so that is all of my items. We had coffees and teas and coffee mate. We had ciders. We had cookies. We had caramels. And we had candles. Sounds like fall to me. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you stuck with me this long, you deserve a gold star, a gold leaf. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.